What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at BetOnline.ag.
All right, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host tonight, Nick Qualia, sitting here as usual with Marv Azan. All right, so OTA season. Tom Brady doesn't show up, so you got to ask the question. People are upset. Some people are upset on sports radio. Some people are upset on Twitter. Tom Brady should be at OTAs. He's got his rookie receiver, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yada, yada.
A lot of it's upset some people. So the question here is, in Marv, I'll throw it to you right away. Do you think that Tom Brady should be at these OTAs with the addition of some new receivers? Do you think that this is necessarily a bad thing that Tom Brady is not at these optional OTAs?
Is this the Tom Brady that just won a Super Bowl?
Yeah, same guy.
This the same guy?
He's won 5 others too.
He won 5 others, right?
Yeah.
So he has 6 Super Bowl rings. Is this the same guy we're talking about?
Yeah, no,
here?
same guy. Yeah.
29 touchdowns last year, over 4,000 yards, and he didn't go to OTAs last year, right?
Yeah, no, we're talking about the same guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think you'd be foolish to be upset if Tom Brady is not at OTAs. This man will be just fine. If Tom Brady wants to play football, trust me, he is working out just fine right now. He's getting all his TB12 methods in. He's working out with Edelman somewhere in the beach. He's getting right, and he'll be ready. He'll be ready for whenever mandatory practice comes in. You got to remember, this man dedicated 19 plus years to the NFL. He wants to spend more time with his family. We all know how he has said that. And then you look at it the other way. This is good for the rookie quarterback that's in here. This is good for Stidham. This is good for Etling of last year Danny Etling to get some reps with these receivers, because one of these guys, most likely Stidham, could be a possible future for the New England Patriots. So let them get the reps, because once Brady steps into that building in Gillette, it is over. They are not getting any reps because Brady said so. So let these guys get all the reps in, and Brady will be ready for anybody. Brady's had receivers come in December, and he's made it work. I think by the time he gets there in June, July, he'll be ready.
If it's going to be either one of those guys, it's going to be Stidham. I went to a training camp practice one day last year, watching Danny Etling throw passes uncontested. He missed guys by 5 yards.
The guy just can't. He's just not a good quarterback. Let's just say what it is.
It was bad. All right, guys, before I go on and give you my answer, let me tell you that tonight's Patriots Roundtable is powered by our friends at BetOnline.ag. The second season is underway in the NHL, and the Bruins are facing the St. Louis Blues in the Stanley Cup Finals, because it's not a finals unless Boston is in it, unless also if you're the NBA, because our team crapped themselves. Confidence high, willing to place a wager, don't know where to start? There's only one place to get in on all the action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag to do the heavy lifting for you. Sports, live betting, virtual casino, you name it. BetOnline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sports book online. If you are feeling lucky and would like to support a podcast, go to clnsmedia.com/PatsRT. That is clnsmedia.com/PatsRT. And use promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. That's CLNS50. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Go online or use your mobile phone to sign up today at betonline.ag and try in-game live betting, where you can participate with all the action with every single play. Use promo code CLNS50 for a 50% sign-up bonus. BetOnline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. All right, so Tom Brady, look, I would actually prefer, Marv, if he did come to OTAs. I would like that. I think that it would be helpful for rookies like N'Keal Harry. I mean, you're bringing in a guy who, potentially is going to have a big role in your offense. I would like it if Tom Brady came in and worked with them as much as possible, because the one thing with Tom Brady all the time is I have to trust my receivers. If he doesn't trust you, he's not going to throw you the ball. We've seen guys like Chris Hogan last year get exiled because they don't trust him. So I think coming into the optional OTAs too, I think that would be beneficial for a guy like N'Keal Harry, like Ben Watson, who hasn't been around for a long time. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, I would say him, but he's not even showing up.
Josh Gordon. Did Brady practice with Josh Gordon in OTAs?
Well, Gordon's a freak. Gordon is down.
Brady sure had a lot of trust, maybe too much trust last year to Josh Gordon.
I even you know what, even from a leadership aspect, and I'm not saying Tom Brady is a bad leader because he's one of the best leaders in sports, but at the same time, from a leadership aspect, I wouldn't mind having your lead guy, your let's call it what it is, your head captain of the team. I wouldn't mind seeing him show up when it's optional to show these young guys, hey, this is what you do in the NFL. This is what you get better. This is how you get better during any time that you can play football with your team. You show up. I would like that. I think that would be beneficial, again, for the rookies on the team, for the young guys who are looking up, because these guys are looking up right now at Tom Brady and saying, hey, if he doesn't have to come and he's still the GOAT, I mean, maybe I don't have to come in future years as I get better.
Then all you have to say is check my resume. This is not Brady's 10th year. This is his 19th year? Like, this is a lot of work. This is the second year in a row that he's missed OTAs. The man is about to be a 42-year-old quarterback. Let's think about what we're saying right now. We're talking about a man who's about to be a 42-year-old quarterback that has a chance to win a 7th Super Bowl. OTAs is the least of my worries.
And like, what are we doing here? Like, we've talked about this on the show before. We can question as much as we want. It works. Like, he didn't go to OTAs last year. They won the Super Bowl. But last year was more of a conversation though, because everything was seeming to turn up into turmoil with like that Seth Wickersham piece that came out that alleged that everybody was mad at each other. There's a lot of turmoil. Tom Brady doesn't show up. All of a sudden, people are like, "Oh man, this turmoil might be really bad. He doesn't want to show up. He's losing interest in football." They won a couple months ago in the Super Bowl, so. Realistically, how much can we question it? You got to question it just because, I mean, like me, I'm just a speculative person, but at the same time, like, how can you question it? It's like questioning anything Bill does at this point, because every time you do it, you just get it shoved back in your face.
I will say this though, Brady wasn't spectacular last year, right?
Especially to start the season.
We come into this show and we've criticized Brady, and we've gotten a lot of crap for criticizing Brady, but we're just being honest of how he was playing. But I would not say Brady's poor play during the season was due to him missing OTAs.
But you can definitely point to it though. No, I agree to a point,
but don't forget Edelman. Edelman wasn't there for the first 4 games.
No, that's true. And you look at his receiver core at the start of the season. It was bad.
It was bad.
The fact that this team won the Super Bowl is astonishing, because go back to our roundtables last year. We were like, this team might not even make the friggin' second round of the playoffs. Right. They might not, like, this team going to the AFC Championship, no shot. There's no way. They lose in the Miami Miracle. There's no chance, and then they win. So that's my point. We can question this team all we want. We can question Tom Brady's methods. We can question him skipping OTAs. In the end, we'll see if it even matters. And I doubt it's going to matter. But I would just like him. I would just like him to be there. That's it. I would just like him to be there. All right, Marv, let's wrap it up. Definitely. This was another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marv Azan per usual. We will be back next week. Next Wednesday night, we will be recording again with our full crew. Mike should be back, so it'll be me, Marv, and Mike with more hot Patriots topics. CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable, Nick Qualia, Marv Azan. Guys, we will talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.